What's up, YouTube? This your boy Water Twin here with Gishki review. Well, actually, the Duel Term 6 review with the Gishki monsters that was released. Earlier this year, we got, the Duel Term got broke up in two pieces, A and B. A, which we had Tetragor and the rest of his friends, and then in B, we had Gus Drake and the rest of the people that came with Gus Drake, including Miragos. Alright, guys, so in this video, we're just going to pretty much go over every card that came out, Duel Terminal 6, the uses of the cards, if they're playable or not, or do I recommend, or if I recommend them at all. So, let's go ahead and jump right into the review, guys. First up, we got Gishki Tetragor. Alright, guys, he's a level 6 Aqua Ritual Effect monster. His effect reads, get this light out here right quick. Alright, you can risk some of this card with any Gishki Ritual spell card. Alright, guys, right off you see that he can't be ritual summoned by advanced ritual art or anything like that. Alright, guys, so he has to be, you have to use a Gishki Ritual spell card. Alright, once per turn, you can declare a card type, spell, trap, or monster. Your opponent can discard one card to negate this effect. What the hell? Otherwise, both players send one card of the declared type from the deck to the graveyard. Alright, guys. His effect is a little weird. Let me see. Personally, I don't use him at all. I seen him. I just picked up a copy of him. I just didn't really want to bother with this guy. Basically, he can help you set up plays. Like, you can dump a mirror. Now, of all things, do not dump a monster, because you don't want your opponent dumping like Graph, or back in the old days, people just dump glow bulb or spores and shit like that. So you don't really want to say monster. So kind of just want to go hit the mirror with that. All right, guys. So that's Gishki Tetragor. Not really a monster I'm fond of. All right. Next up, Gishki Gus Kraken. All right, guys. Since I got my hands on Gus Kraken and Vision and stuff like that, I have been wearing people butts out. I mean, I've just been tearing their ass up. Just give me the hand. Just give me the hand. So this card is actually working out real well for my Gishki build. Okay, guys. So bear with me. We're gonna get to my build in just a short while. I just want to throw this video up. Just inform you guys of the cards that came out in Duel Terminal 6. So bear with me. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with that deck profile. Alright, guys, Gishki Gus Kraken. Level 6, Aqua Ritual Effect Monster. Effect reads, you can ritual summon this card with any Gishki Ritual spell card. When this card is ritual summoned, look at up to two random cards in your opponent's hand, then shuffle one of them back in the deck. Alright, guys, Andy's 24 attack, 1000 defense. Searchable by Abyss by herself. This effect, guys, is absolutely phenomenal. Not to mention, it gets to look and see what your opponent's playing, so you can set up. You get to take a card from them and actually make them -1. And then since it's not going to the graveyard, your opponent get kind of frustrated with that. Usually I summon from either 2 to 3 of these a turn. Alright, guys, 2 to 3 on my first turn. Alright, guys, so it's leaving my opponent with 3 to 2 cards. Alright, so it's absolutely phenomenal. Alright. Next up is an Exceed monster we have. Is a rank 4 Gishki Miragos. Aqua XYZ effect monster. 2100 attack, 16D. After damage calculation, if this card destroys an opponent monster by battle, you can attach one XYZ material from this card, shuffle the destroyed monster into the deck instead of sending it to the graveyard. Phenomenal card, guys. It's pretty decent. It got a pretty decent attack, and the effect is not bad either. If you don't want your opponents to have that Raikou or that Lila engrave or anything like that, or a Dark World monster engrave, just send it back to the deck. Or in my case, with Fire Twin, I always send his Lava Miller to the deck so that he don't get his effect when it's destroyed by battle. It's sent to the graveyard. Alright, moving on. Gishki Nolia. 4-star spellcaster, 17 attack, 1000 defense. It's real effect. When this card is normal summon, you can reveal the top 5 cards of the deck. Send any reveal ritual spell cards or Gishki monster cards to the graveyard. Then the other cards to the bottom of the deck in any order. So Sorry, guys. Y'all gotta forgive me. I just got out of school. I'm a little tired. Alright, Nola is just, let me see. If I was using Nola, she would be just used to search, when I search Abyss, if I got set up and I got like a dead salvage in hand, I search out Nola, my next turn, normal summon her, and hope she knock off some low attack water monster that I can play like Aquamir Meditation or Salvage and anything like, so I can generate pluses. But other than that, Nola is a decent card. It's just not for me right now. I like 2 Chains better. Alright, next up we got Gishki Mollusk, which is in the OCG, the Gishki Shellfish. Alright, 4-star Aqua Effect Monster, 17 attack, 900 defense. So off top, he's got a pretty nice attack. Let's read his effect. When this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, look at the top 3 cards of the deck your deck, then return them to return them all to the top or bottom of the deck in any order. What the fuck? Alright. So right off, guys, he could be sided for Dark Worlds, but I don't think I'd be siding this guy for Dark Worlds. If I had to go too much into that, I just side in the mirrors and stuff like that. Even though they're gonna hit you, even though Dark Worlds gonna hit you with the spell cards that they got, I would just go ahead and just keep my standard build. All right, I don't want too much tank this guy with the build. Even though he might not. I mean, like I say, with 2 Chains just really knocking a lot of these 4-star Gishki monsters with the beefy attack really out the box. First of all, he's bigger, and then second of all, I mean, when he stacks the deck. So and I don't want so many times because I stack the deck, I can't even count. So 2 Chains, guys, still prevails over Nolia and Mollusk, but it's clearly player preference. All right. Next up, Gishki Amelia. All right, this one is real unique, guys. Excuse me. Real unique. 4-star spellcaster spirit monster. 600 attack, 800 defense. Alright, this card cannot be special summon. During the end phase of the turn, this card is normal summon or flip face up. Return it to the hand. Just like a regular spirit monster, all spirit monsters have that effect. When this card is normal summon or flip face up, negate all trap effects on the field until the end phase. You must control another face-up Gishki monster to activate and resolve this effect. Alright, guys, so basically, if you have an Abyss or Gust Kraken on the field and you summon Amelia, your opponent better have a Solemn Judgment or a Solemn Warning or something like that, something to negate her summon. If not, those TTs, the Bottomless, the Mirror Force, the Dimensional Prisons, Compose, all that stuff is dead for the turn. Turns off Phoenix Chains and everything, alright, guys? So she's very valuable. I actually play this girl at 1 in my main build, so she's decent. Alright, guys, Gishki Vision, 2-star Sea Serpent effect monster with 700 attack, 500 defense. Alright, guys, this is the guy that we've been waiting on. The rest of the support for Gishkis. If you ritual summon a water ritual monster, this card can be used as the entire tribute. You can discard this card, add 1 Gishki ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Alright, guys, he's the same thing as Shadow, but thing is, he's searching for the ritual monsters. Alright, guys, so he's very, very important to the deck, and I think I main board him at 2. Alright, guys, 2 is a decent number, pretty fair number for this guy. Alright, so he's decent. Gishki Reliever, 2-star Aqua Effect Monster, 500 attack, 800 defense. When this card is normal or flip summon, you can target 1 other Gishki monster you control, return that target to the hand. You must control another face-up Gishki monster to activate and resolve this effect. Alright, guys, with every archetype, you always got some trash. Okay? With every archetype, you got some trash. Alright, guys? With the Lavos, you got the got those monsters that's not necessarily lava monsters, but they help lavos, which is kind of crazy. You got the Gem Knights, which is completely trash. The whole archetype is freaking trash. Hint, hint. And with Gusto, I don't really know too much about Gusto, but I think they all decent. Alright. So with all archetypes, you got some trash monsters in there, and this guys happen to be one of them. Alright, guys? Gishki Reliever, do not use them. If you see him around, rip him up. He is really trash. Alright. Next up, we got Forbidden Arts of the Gishki. Alright, so second ritual spell card. And I actually kind of like this card. Alright, guys, kind of like a super pilot for Gishki ritual monsters. Let's check out the effect. Alright, guys.
This card can be used to ritual summon any Gishki ritual monster. You must also tribute face-up monsters from either side of the field whose total level equal the level of the ritual monster your ritual summoning. Half the attack of the monster ritual summon. By this effect, you cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Alright guys, instead of a super pilot, it's more of a soul exchange. But you have to have the monster on board, alright? So if you have Gishki Abyss already on board and your opponent has a 6-star Monarch, you just go ahead and play Forbidden Arts. You offer up Abyss and you offer up the Monarch, the special summon Soul Orb, okay? So that's how that thing works. You cannot tribute monsters from the hand and your opponent's side of the field. It doesn't work like that. You have to actually control that monster on the field. Alright guys? So, Forbidden Arts of the Gishki, if I did play this card, right now I'm just testing out the standard Arkham mirrors in the deck, and they're working out fantastic. So I don't see any reason why I have to play Forbidden Arts of the Gishki. But I guess it can be a tech end, you know, if you want to play 2 mirrors and a Forbidden Arts, which I originally was doing. But like I said, right now I'm just testing out the 3 Arkham mirrors, which is working out phenomenal, fantastic with me. So, I mean, it's, like I said, this card here is player preference. So out of Duel Tournament 6, we got some player preference. We got Nolia and Mollusk, and you have Forbidden Arts of the Gishki, depending on how you want to play a Gishki deck. All right, guys. So I give this card a thumbs up. All right, Alchemira Illusion, chart card, special summon one Gishki ritual monster from your hand. It cannot attack, and it returns to the hand during the end phase. Alright guys, this card is not for Gust Kraken, Tetragor, Mind Nagas, or anything like this. This card is mainly for Zell Gigas and Soul Orb. Seeing that they have beefier attacks, and they have effects which can be activated on your turn if you flip this face up. So you can use this card like a Gorus, because it just brings down the ritual monster just to block for that one turn. I know Zell Gigas, he's at 32, so you're pretty much just going to stop your opponent battle phase right there. So he's pretty good. I mean, this card is pretty good. Soul Orb can't stop the battle phase if they don't have a Redem on board, so it all depends. Like I said, if you activate this card on your turn, you can go ahead and use Soul Orb's ability. Pitch a Gishki monster to bounce one of your opponent face-up cards. Then, if you want to, you can offer that Soul Orb up off the field as a ritual bait to bring out another Soul Orb. So you get 2 Soul Orb effects in the same turn, and that goes for Zell Gigas also. All right, guys. So that's Alchemira Illusion. Pretty much, I like that card. It's pretty decent. I love the artwork on it. And another thing, these 2 chicks, Nolia and Amelia, man, they got some pretty They got some hatred for each other. At least I think Nolia, man, she got some issues. I also heard that that Nolia was her mother. Some I think one of my subscribers said that was her mother or something like that. But she is really mean. All right, guys, but I ain't gonna get too much into that. That's basically the dual term review for the cards, guys. So you know, rate, subscribe. Please, guys, if you guys have any friends that want to play Gishki or thinking about playing Gishki or think they might like it, you know what I'm saying, inform them that, you know, this is the place to be. This is the channel to learn everything Gishki and water related to help them out and stuff like that. And guys, keep sending me comments, sending me deck lists. I'm more than willing to help you guys out with any water bills there is. And I know a couple people sent me a couple of different decks, you know, zombies and Morphtronics and stuff like that, which I'm happy to help, okay? I'm here to help. So that's what I'm here for. So guys, rate, subscribe. Water Twin is out. Peace.